Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher of Realms. Welcome to the channel. Guys, today we're talking about Gear Raid 2 stages 19 through 21. This is the cross into the mid game. It's very important and I have a trick for you guys to beat it with very limited resources. So if you're interested in getting through this, stick around. Without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, so for you guys struggling why I would do this, why would I show you guys right now Gear Raid 19, 2021, we have 22, 23, 24. Well, not everybody is going to be all into 22, 24, and I don't think anybody's really discussed this strategy for quite a long time, but Gear Raid 2 we have a cycle strategy. You can basically cycle out units back and forth using unyielding, using inspiration and different techniques to get this to work. Why do I say you should focus on this if you are early game and you're trying to get further? It's because you get Aegis Wrath, Invigoration, you're now also Undying Savage, and then we have like Night Terror, and then we have Guardian sets. These are all really important support sets, a few damage sets to help you clear the Gear Raid 1s and Gear Raid 3s. Gear Raid 1 and 3 are going to require tons and tons of gear for multiple DPS units. Gear Raid 2 requires one good damage gear set. You guys can do this. You just push this as far as you can. Usually if you can clear 19, you're not that far from clearing 20 and 21. That's typically how this works. It could be the right hero, could be a little bit better gear, but you're going to be able to do this. I'm going to push it on Gear Raid stage, or Gear Raid 2 stage 21, and kind of break this down the best I can for you. Alright, so your defenders and your healer, we're gonna go with Vortex. Most you're gonna have Vortex. If you don't have Vortex, you just need a platform unit that heals and boost up the HP as high as possible. All HP mains, HP substats, defense substats, and a little bit of attack speed where you can trickle that in. Same thing with Oleg. Oleg is a free hero. You can get him. You should awaken him to level 5 if you can, using your epic soul stones, but if he's not, you should be fine. Isolde is a good option here, but you can use any defenders. You don't even need to have a Lord here, but it does help to have a Lord to help keep Vortex going. But yes, any of these defenders are going to work just fine. A lot of these guys have unyielding, some of them have extra shielding, some of them have mechanics like, well, Brokir here has his own massive shield and freezes and all kinds of good stuff. Trusk is pretty good. Cyrus is kind of high cost, so cost is going to be an issue, so try to stick to the lower cost units. Aatrox is in there for the low cost. He only costs 6. You'll understand that once I show you the match. Narvi is going to be in there for cost of regeneration, and she's only going to be used for that for the first couple, I don't know, 30 seconds or so of the fight. After that, we just cycle her in to get taken out every once in a while. Decimus and Baron are both unyielding. Decimus does have some requirements. You want to make sure that your Decimus has this Defiance skill leveled up to effect duration plus 2 seconds. You do need a minimum of 7 seconds. And since this goes from 6 to 8, you just have to make sure you hit, he's level 5 here. Anything else isn't required. He doesn't need gear. He doesn't need an artifact. Actually, we can just take this off. Let's unequip that. There you go. Nothing needs to be on Decimus. He's unyielding and that's all we're using him for, just to buy time. And also take hits, right? Same thing with Baron, right? So Baron has his Immortal Wrath right here. You do want to skill up to level 4 right here. Actually, level 5. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds extra of unyielding from maxing this out, and it is really important. Awaken 3 is going to help you out even more. If you can get the Awaken 3 unlocked, go for it. No gear, no artifact, you don't need it. That's why this is such a great thing that you can do getting into Gear Raid 2 stage 19, 2021. It's very important. Volca is there. You are going to want that A1. If you don't have the A1, you're going to have to figure something else out. Maybe don't even run Volca, but A1 Volca isn't that hard to get. You just get her from Tide. You can get it done. It's going to take you a little bit of time, but not too much, honestly. Just make sure you're doing your Tide stuff every day, and you'll get this redeployment time reduction of 25%, which is going to make it so the heroes can come back onto the field sooner. Now, we're going to have our Dolores here. Kind of a unique build. You don't need to have any set matches going on here. It's nice to have it on Calamity on the left side, or Warlord if you have it. Don't go with Wicked Vengeance. You want this attack percentage boost of 25% here. That's what we're looking for. And you're looking for a high attack percentage, flat attack on the breastplate, high attack percentage on the weapon, the highest one you got. On the right side, you're just gonna looking for attack bonus and flat attack. And don't worry about any of the other stats. All right, it can be any gear, just get it to level 16 and you should be good to go. Even if you don't even have all 16s, you could probably do like a level 12 epic piece or whatever, legendary piece, and be good to go. Now, Tumultuous Horn is a different story. It doesn't have to be maxed out, but the higher you have it, the sooner she can use her ultimate. And when she uses her ultimate, she's gonna give a 40 to 60% inspiration depending on her awakening level. Inspiration is going to take that attack, apply it to your DPS unit of your choice, which means you can use worse gear and you can just boost up the attack and take out the enemies and use their ultimate, right? So that's Dolores. Now, what are we doing with our DPS units? You can see most of these guys had like pretty mediocre gear. The defenders just had full HP. The healer Vortex just had full HP. You can use an epic, but if you have a good legendary like Hatsuit, Comet, Boreas, I've seen people use Silas even, it works too. There's plenty of different options you can have. You can even use Iona. Nauvras is the one that I chose because you can fuse them as many times as you want to, get an awaken level 5, and it kind of just works out. I don't know if that's really something you guys want to do, but 19 and 20, it works really well. 21, you're going to start needing a little bit better gear, which is why we're running with Night Terror sets here to really push this to the max, right? You could probably have a better Cataclysm set from crafting, messing around in gear dungeons, whatever, if you get lucky. But either way, and we're still going to look for Calamity and Warlord to get past those defenses because we don't have Power of Dominance. Tier of Twilight over here. If you don't have a Tier of Twilight, just go down to a Keen Wisdom, and that's going to be the one that you're going to want for the next boost of 16%. All right, it's been a lot of talking. So let's just go into the match. I'm going to show you how this works. Sorry about the delay. All right, so we're into the match here. We're going to start with Narvi. And then we're going to go ahead and put down our Nauvras right away. And then our Dolores right away. And you're going to see how Dolores' ultimate is immediately ready. This is going to save us a lot of trouble here. So Dolores is going to be at like 90-95% on deployment. We're going to activate our Dolores. We're going to activate our Nauvras as well as soon as possible. If your damage is high enough, go ahead and just do it this way. Save yourself the cost. If it's not, you're going to have to go ahead and place down your Oleg to hold this guy back. But I know for a fact that Nauvras is going to take this guy out and this guy up here as well. So I'm going to put it at 2x for a moment. There you go. Pick up your Nauvras, pick up your Dolores, and leave your Narvi there for now. You're going to want your Narvi to do some more cost regeneration. She's going to do one more tick and get a little bit more cost out of her. You can use any cost regeneration here that you have. It's really just up to you. Alright, so as soon as she does that, you can pick her up, but the Golem Shriek is going to take her out anyways. The Golem Shriek here. Do we have a monster manual? Yes, we do. The Golem Shriek. Here it is. Golem Shriek's primitive Golem lets out a jarring shriek, dealing damage to all enemies equal to 200% of their max HP. It just means death. So unless you can shield them up or reduce damage, and shield them up, typically they're not going to survive. So it's immediate death. Unless you have the right heroes. It's very niche, that's why we're doing this. 19 through 21, guys. 19 through 21. So here comes the first set of enemies here. I used to call them roly-poly-olies, but I forget what they're called now. They are called the Golden Guards. Okay, so on impact, they're going to take some collision damage. And they can do this twice, and that's the kind of the strategy we're taking advantage here of. So Decimus and Baron are going to be the ones that are going to take these hits initially. On this third flash from the Earthshake, that's when you want to let Decimus go. You'll see the flash, it's gonna go boom, slash, let him go. Okay, it's as simple as that. I've already explained basically how he works in general. Go ahead and click on him before the next guy hits. Put it nice and keeps it nice and slow for you, extra slow, so it's like, I don't know, 80% speed of 1x. As soon as he hits, pick up your Decimus as soon as you see that health bar flash, okay? And we're gonna use our low cost Aatrox. That's why Aatrox is here. Go ahead and place him down. He's gonna take the next collision hit. Now we gotta put our Vortex down. There's gonna be the enemies here on these guys here. I think they're throwing rocks, right? Yeah, Smasher Guard, or is it these guys? Giant Golem. I think it's the Smasher. No, it's the Giant Golems. They're the ones throwing stones. So, and they're gonna do it at the highest HP platform unit on the field. So that's important to take note of. And we're gonna go ahead and place down our Oleg, our Nauvras, our Solde, get your Dolores right here, and get them basically ready to take out this wave. This one's a little easier than the next one, so that's something to keep in mind. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's gonna be another set, right? Now you wanna make sure that Navras's ult is kind of short, so you wanna make sure that the timing is right when you use it. Or use something like a maul. Like a maul would probably wipe these guys out if you geared them up good enough right now. Alright, there you go. Take them out. Come on, Nauvras. You gotta go, you gotta go. There you go. Pick up your Nauvras, pick up your Solde. Pick up all your guys as fast as possible. This is the hard part. Clicking all these things fast. Alright. There you go. We made it to the first wave. Here comes the second wave of these guys. These golden guards. And you can just go ahead and place down your Baron on the right side and your Decimus on the left. Unyielding strategy. This is what it's going to be. They're going to take the collision damage. You have to survive until the second set comes through. And basically you don't have to worry about them staying alive, right? Okay. Now, the same strategy on the left side. As soon as it hits, we're going to go ahead and pick up our Decimus and let him through. We'll wait a hot second. Then we'll pick up our Baron and let that side through. To offer some time just for you to react, okay? Right, so just a half a second or so. Use your Aatrox, take the collision damage. Use your Nauvri on the right side to take that collision damage. And then it's just a waiting game to get our heroes out on the field. Now we still have like 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Oh, this is tight. This is tight. Believe me, it's tight. Baron. Solde. Vortex facing up. Nauvras, our Dolores. Now, hopefully Vortex lives. Hopefully Solde lives. It can be pretty tight, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead and activate your Dolores. Activate your Nauvras as soon as you can. You're gonna have to activate your Solde. Hopefully she survives. Hopefully your Nauvras takes these guys out in time. There's a chance that they don't. Oh, it's okay. They wiped. It's okay. 22 out of 27. We just have to worry about the Baron and Decimus strategy at this point. That's how tight it is. This is stage 21 and I'm using an epic as the DPS. If you have a legendary, do that. It's going to make your life a lot easier. I also noticed that my cam has just turned off, but let's not worry about that, shall we? Alright, so Decimus is right here. Or you put your Baron right there, and then you're going to put your Decimus to the left here, okay? Same kind of strategy as before, just a little bit before the flash this time. There you go. Alright, so now it's going to be pretty clear from here on out. Don't have to worry about another wave of enemies coming in that we have to take out. We're done with our DPS unit until the boss comes forward. I'm going to do my best to explain this. Health bar is going to show, pick up your Decimus. And then pick up your Baron. Use your Aatrox, take the hits. Use your Nauvri on the right side to take your hits. You can see our Decimus here is 4 seconds away. We're going to try to hold this guy back just to get some extra cost. That's why we're placing Decimus right now. We're just trying to hold the boss back to get our cost up so that we can have our units ready. And, you know, these guys are all back with the redeployment time and stuff. That's the idea. Now, don't place anything yet. The boss is going to do a slam. He's going to turn red. He's going to hit the ground a few times and he's going to go back blue. When he's red, if you don't wait until he's not red anymore, he will just keep pounding the ground and take out your units. So make sure you wait. He's gonna go blue. Go ahead and place your Oleg. Go ahead and place your Vortex. Go ahead and place down your Dolores. And you should be good to go as soon as we're ready for our Nauvras to come out on the field. Alright, I'm gonna put on 2x to get our cost up. And there you go. You can see how tight the cost is. It's a bit rough, guys. It is a bit rough. I'm not gonna lie. So Oleg will survive just fine. Go ahead and activate your Dolores and your Nauvras. You should be good to go. Doing some extra damage. If you gear up your Volca, she can actually help you take out the boss at the end here. But you can see he's not doing anything significant to Oleg, and it's pretty much over at this point. Alright. And there you have it. The match is over. This is the key to crossing into the mid to late game kind of zone. Get yourself that Ageless Wrath. Oh, I can see my camera's back. We had a malfunction in the middle of the fight here. That's wonderful. As you can see, Guardian here, and we already got ourselves a piece with HP bonus on Dying Savage. You know, it is what it is. Might be good for you guys. You know, it's getting yourself into that mythic gear, being much more consistent, being able to fire demons at the higher levels at 21. You know, this is a big crossover for a lot of players. So if you are using this strategy and it works for you, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. Let me know that it worked. Let me know that this video helped you. I do appreciate that. I'm gonna bring up this Nauvras one more time here, and actually gonna quickly go over a couple of heroes here. Like I did say before, I think Hatsuit was gonna be your #1 choice here. Any AoE DPS, you know, maybe even Akira is probably a really good option. She might be a really good option for you guys. Some of these units are too high cost that you don't want to use. I think even what's her face here, the furry Lynx is gonna work pretty good. A lot of good options. So anyways, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out prospector.gg. You need hero guides, stage guides, stuff like that. It's all on there. And thanks for tuning in. I've been the Prospector, and until next time, keep digging.